for most of your life, you were not open with the public about being gay. What was the hardest thing about keeping who you love a secret?
That I didn't find the right moment of celebration to be able to share that.
That must be a thing that weighs on you, to not be able to fully, celebrate your love.
You know, Ian McKellen said after he was 49 when he came out. 27 years he'd been a professional actor, being in the closet. And he said he felt it was like he was living a part of his life not being truthful, and that he felt that it affected his work when he did come out because he no longer felt like he had anything to hide. And I absolutely believe that that is what my experience has been and will continue to be. I am sorry about the way I came out, but Evan and I had already had the conversation. I had already decided to come out, and so it wasn't like, I was forced to come out, but it was something I decided to do. And by the way, much against Evan's advice, I came out in that statement, and he wishes that I had not done so.
Yeah, you made a statement when the initial accusation happened. It could be up there as one of the worst social media posts of all time. It's like 2 for 1.
Don't hold back. Now, come on. Really tell me how you feel.
The first part, you kind of implicitly admitted to doing something bad, which was later shown and proved completely to never have happened. It was a lie.
No, I basically said that I didn't remember what this person was, that Anthony Rapp was claiming from 31 years before. I had no memory of it. But if it had happened, if this embarrassing moment had happened, then I would owe him an apology. That was what I said. And then I said, and while I'm at it, I think I'll come out. And, it was definitely not the greatest coming out party ever. I will admit that.
From the public perception, the first part of that, so first of all, the second part is a horrible way to come out. Yes, we all agree. And then the first part, from the public viewpoint, they see guilt in that, which also is tragic because at least that particular accusation, and it's a very dramatic one, it's a $40 million lawsuit, it's a big deal, and an underage person was shown to be false.
Well, but you're melding two things together. The lawsuit didn't happen until 2020, yes. And then it didn't get to court until 2022. We're back in 2017 when it was just an accusation he made in BuzzFeed magazine. Look, I was backed into a corner. When someone says, you were so drunk you won't remember this thing happened, what's your first instinct? Is your first instinct to say this person's a liar? Or is your first instinct to go, what? What? 31 years at a party I don't even remember throwing? Obviously, a lot of investigation happened after that in which we were then able to prove in that court case that it had never occurred. But at the moment, I was sort of being told I couldn't push back. You have to be kind. You can't. I think, even to me now, none of it sounds right. But I don't know that I could have said anything that would have been satisfactory to anybody.
Okay. Well, there's a almost convincing explanation for the worst social media post of all time. I almost accept it.
I'm really surprised. I guess you haven't read a lot of media posts because I can't believe that's the actual worst one.
It's beautifully bad. Is how bad that social media post is.